you need to learn to laugh at yourself. There are going to be 2 reading recommendations in this video, especially valuable reading recommendations for those who are dealing with a negative self-talk. So let's dive into it. When I say negative self-talk, and I know many of you are dealing with this, you have told me, again, on Instagram page, I receive comments and messages, people dealing with negative self-talk, but it's broader than that. It's just, we have finally come to the point where we have accepted that it's human to have mental health issues, mental health struggles. So finally, we are becoming more open in talking about it and realizing that it's not something that only happens to people who are in some way messed up. And when talking with these people, and I'm sure you yourself, when talking about this with friends, you notice that a lot of those mental health struggles come in a form of negative self-talk and also some negative inner experiences. I like to call it inner experience because it's usually more than just a feeling. So negative inner experiences, or let's say negative feelings that you are able to notice. So it's not as if you are completely unable to articulate what's happening. Usually people are pretty good at describing their struggle. And one thing that I would like to tell you now, because I recently talked with someone about this, learn to laugh at yourself, because you are already at that point where you're able to notice, okay, this is now this inner experience, this negative self-talk, this pattern. Okay, I'm recognizing it. And what do you do? Tell me honestly, what do you do? Of course, you put yourself down. So you are experiencing something negative internally and you further put yourself down. Oh, okay, I'm again starting my negative self-talk. I am messed up, I am completely beyond help. I'm this and that. So you are putting yourself down for feeling bad. We already talked about burnout and saying how you are ashamed of feeling tired. This is even deeper. This is your internal world, not external world of, okay, I'm ashamed of feeling tired and I'm sad because I'm overwhelmed. No, now this is fully internal. It has nothing to do with the outer world. It's you putting yourself down for noticing that, okay, another negative pattern is coming up. And why I'm giving now this 2 reading recommendations, because I don't know where you stand on understanding what is happening, but I hope that some of you will already know that it's not you, that depression, that anxiety, that panic, that is not you. Okay, it is a feeling or a thought that is literally passing through you. Reading recommendations on this: acceptance and commitment therapy. Acceptance and commitment therapy, the best book that you can read is Get Outside of Your Mind and Into Your Life. And I know that the title is a bit cheesy. It sounds like the most typical self-help book that will not provide too much value, but no, acceptance and commitment therapy is a legit thing. And Morita therapy, actually, no, sorry, Constructive Living. So Constructive Living was inspired and it's built on insights from and exercises from Morita therapy. Morita therapy is Japanese therapy. And please don't come at me with the argument of why take advice from Japanese therapy when Japanese people have a high suicide rate. I'm guessing not a lot of Japanese are using Morita therapy right now, and haven't been for the past couple of decades. And it's not a tricky way to answer that argument. It's let's leave that for another video. Why you why you shouldn't judge a thinker like Shoma Morita. You shouldn't judge him by the culture that he came from. and a whole school of thought that he created, and therapy that is now used in the West more than in Japan. Constructive Living is a book that you should, because a literature that is translated to English on Morita therapy is really scholarly. So that is, if you want to read scientific papers, if you want to read scholarly papers and essays, then that's the only way right now to really. There are a couple of books translated, but Constructive Living by David K. Reynolds. These two books will help you a lot regarding this, what we said, you understanding and accepting, no pun intended, accepting the fact that depression, that is not you are not depressed. And now this is relatively popular, this you are not depressed. So it's not, I think I'm not bringing you something now revolutionary. You are not depressed, because you are identifying, by saying that you are identifying with a feeling, with an inner experience that is not you. I'm David. I'm not depressed. I may be experiencing depression, going through depression, but I'm not neither depression nor depressed. Why you must learn to laugh at yourself, how it fits with all of this. If you are able, and most of you are able to notice, and then we bring into this insight that this is not you, this is something passing through you, then, okay, you know this is passing through you. Again, what is the natural or usual response is to put yourself further down. So if we know that this is not you, if we know that this is passing through you, and if you have gone through this already a couple of times, this is not false positivity. This is laughing at yourself. This is, you even see this with some nihilistic thinkers. Laugh at yourself. I'm not asking you to fake happiness, to fake your happiness and to fake feeling okay if you're not okay. No, just learn to laugh at yourself and say, okay, this thing again. Okay, I know what this is. I am again playing with myself a bit. I will wait it out. I can do that. You know, I've been talking to a lot of you, and I can relate to some experiences when you feel a symptom of okay, and some people, as myself, really have physical symptoms, and I think, okay, it's starting. I'm in for a couple of weeks of feeling really down and not knowing what to do about it, and coming to the point of even doubting my sanity. My usual response to this was to panic and to constantly ask myself, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You are now feeling this like an announcement of a period of, I'm not sure if I can call it a depression, because I don't know what it is. So, okay, I know I'm in for a couple of weeks or even maybe a couple of months. I feel it rising. And the usual response is to drill my head with questions. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Will you ever be able to fix yourself? And you imagine what that does to you. You just go deeper into the hole. You go down faster, and maybe you extend the period. Maybe it will not be a couple of weeks, maybe it will be a couple of months, because you will keep asking yourself, why am I like this? I can proudly say that I have come to the point, and I'm not saying that I will never struggle again and never ask myself again that question, what is wrong with you? But I have learned, and I would like you to learn, to laugh at yourself and say, okay, again this thing. Okay, I know what it is. I've seen it before, I felt it before. This is a part of me, a stupid part of me. I'm not going to be scared of it anymore by thinking of it as terrifying, dark, messed up. No, it's a stupid part of me that sometimes I allow it to influence me into torturing myself with questions and with ruminating and getting stuck in my own head. But I've seen it enough times. Okay, this stupid pattern again. So learn to laugh at yourself. Learn to laugh at yourself. Read acceptance and commitment therapy. Get outside of your mind and into your life. Read Constructive Living by David Reynolds. I prefer Constructive Living. If someone is interested, there is a nice scholarly, again, it will not be interested for most people, but criticizing how acceptance and commitment therapy didn't give credit to Morita therapy like Constructive Living did. So the founders of acceptance and commitment therapy created something valuable, but I have to mention it as a geek in psychology and philosophy geek, I have to mention that they should have given credit to Morita therapy. Those two books I recommend, and I recommend you learning to laugh at yourself. That's it. We will be talking about mental health much more as we move forward. I mean, we always talk about it in some way, but maybe some more concrete things like this and some more concrete reading recommendations. But remember, and you will see in both books, it's not about reading, it's about using what you have read. And that's why Constructive Living is one of the best books that I read in 2003, one of my favorite books to recommend, extremely easy to read, straightforward, asks you to take some responsibility for your life. Yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you have maybe already learned to laugh at yourself. Let other people know if there are, and also, of course, me, if you can recommend some books on this topic. See you or talk to you, but maybe even see you. Maybe we will organize some sort of live where you can join. I'm not sure how to do that because I have no idea. Streaming is new to me, but I think there is a way for us to start some conversations that are not one-sided. That's it. Thank you for taking out the time out of your day to listen what I have to say. Stay strong, love life, and never feel sorry for yourself.